So recently I had a good friend tell me that he really needs his home to be clean and organized to be able to focus on work that he needs to get done. And I said, I agree with you 100% that that is important, but I think there's two sides to this kind of coin. There's two main ways you can think about your ability to focus and get stuff done. One is, yes, to have a clean and organized space, if at all possible. And if it can't be your home, you need at least a place that you can go to get away from the chaos or the mess, whatever's going on in your life. Maybe it's a study space at a library, for example. But there's another side to the coin. You also need to develop the ability to focus and execute and get stuff done, even if you can't really escape the madness and the mess, because sometimes that's going to happen where you really can't get away. You really can't have your solitude, but you're still expected to perform. This is a great trait that a lot of amazing leaders have. And one this is also a trait that I've developed. It's a trait that people admire in me. And an example I can give you of where I really first sort of thought about this philosophy or this aspect of life is through playing Ultimate Frisbee. I love to play Ultimate Frisbee. I played it for a long time. I've recently been taking a bit of a hiatus from it only because I got a little bored. But one of the things that I loved most about the game of Ultimate Frisbee, and this is probably true for a lot of sports games, is despite the madness of swirling players around me, I would always keep my vision sort of focused on the end goal, focused towards the end zone, looking how to make the play that would get us down the field. So people are zigzagging and running back and forth and running around you. If you know Ultimate Frisbee, you know the offensive players and the defensive players, they're running all around. But I always kept looking over or through the mass of people to see where's a long throw that I could make that my team could have a chance to run out and swing across and catch and get us down the field. I kept my eyes locked on the end zone. And in my daily life nowadays, I have a full-time job, I have a family, I have two kids, two little kids, so the house is really a mess. I like to exercise every day and so on and so forth. I have a lot of goals. It's not always easy for me to have a quiet and clean environment to work in, and certainly not the level of solitude needed to do really good, really deep creative work. I mean, I'm a creative. I love to do creative things. In the past, I did more music. Nowadays, I'm doing more game design and creative writing in support of the games. You guys know that I make language learning card games. To be creatively your best really demands solitude. I've not found a good way to do creative work without solitude, but I've developed an ability to focus and get some kinds of creative work done, even despite the madness all around me. So remember these two main ways. Don't always think, oh, life's so busy, life's so stressful, my room is kind of like a mess, so I can't do what I had planned. I can't reach my goals. Let me just throw in the towel and or don't also think you always have to clean up and organize everything first. One of the tactics that I would use, I mean, of course, ideally, it's good to have a clean home, clean space, but it's not always going to be, advisable for you to clean and organize everything first if it does happen to be messy when you need to get stuff done. Do you follow me? So one of the things that I got good at doing, this is another little tactic you can try, is just take like 5 or 10 minutes and clean off a desk or a corner of your room or whatever. Just clean off an area. Make the desktop really nice. Put a little plant, put a little aromatherapy machine, make a cup of coffee or whatever, and ignore the rest of your area and achieve the goal. Get the target done. Okay, this is again, this is a tactic. I'm not saying it's the only way or you should do it all the time. There's two sides to the coin. One is, yes, be clean and organized as far as possible, or have a space where you can get away from it all. But also know that you can still practice having a focused mind that can execute on things without clean and focused, clean and organized environment. It is hard. I don't deny that, but it's something that you can work on. And another person who has spoken about this is Jocko Willink. Okay, a lot of you know his famous podcast and his books. He's a very famous soldier. I don't know if his rank, but he's a very famous soldier, podcaster. He's a very disciplined man. And he's talked about this issue too. He's talked about the fog of war. Okay, great leaders, great soldiers in a war, there's chaos, there's confusion, there's explosions around you, bullets whizzing past, men dying around you, and you still have to focus on the mission and get things done. You still have to move forward. You still have to strategize. If they can do that in the fog of war, why do you think you can't, put your earbuds in or your earphones on and get that studying done? Or write one more page of that creative story, or study those flashcards, or bang out that set of push-ups. I often exercise with my little daughter Elisa climbing on my back and playing on me. We have fun at the same time. Sometimes I don't have time to get away from my exercise, and I'll do like a set. I'll do like a set of my workout and then take care of a kid. A set of my workout and then clean something over here. A set of my workout, run the trash outside. So constantly, if you don't have your ideal situation, that's a shame. You can work on that. But you can still get a heck of a lot done in a less than ideal situation, and that makes it matter more. That makes you a beast. That makes you someone capable of getting stuff done regardless. Okay, so I really want you guys to develop that skill. I hope you've been enjoying these videos lately. I hope you find them motivating and inspiring. If you have an idea for a topic, something that you'd like me to talk about, this is something I haven't mentioned to you guys in a long time. I haven't asked you for requests, but you've seen my life. You've been watching my videos for a while now. You know a little bit about me, but I don't know much about you, and I don't know really what you're interested in. If you think there's a topic that I could speak to, that I could help you out with, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye for now.